Good evening, Virgo ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. If you're new to my channel, I certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your subscriptions. Okay, Virgos, what I like to do is to go on and just give you or introduce you to another of my oracle decks here. And with this deck, I like to focus solely on your romantic situation, to focus solely on whether there is a lesson to be learned from the experience that you had with your ex here. Okay? So I'm going to go on and just take out my oracle deck as already indicated and shuffle up and just to see what spirit has in store for you in regards to this lesson that you were meant to learn here. Rest assured, Virgos, that this reading may not and will not resonate for each and every one of you out there. But for those for whom this reading is meant, I certainly hope it offers you the information that you're seeking here. Okay? Because let's face it, ladies and gentlemen, breakups can be very painful, right? So, since everything tends to happen for a reason, let's see what the lesson that you were supposed to learn from that situation. Okay? So, again, I'm going to go on and shuffle up and see what we have here. So, Spirit, what messages would you like me to share with Virgos? And Virgos, this reading is valid from now until the end of September. Okay, let's start with a few cards at the bottom here. We have Paint the Sun back into your sky here, ladies and gentlemen. This card shows that it seems that you guys have really lost focus. You've lost yourself, you know, with this experience that you had with this ex. You need to come back to you. You know, paint that sunshine back into your sky, as it were. You know, go back to the way that you used to be and feel the way that you used to feel. Okay, despite the fact that you may have gone through a tumultuous situation with this person. Okay, then you have Drone. Understand that despite this breakup, your potential is certainly endless. There are also endless possibilities out there. There are opportunities that seem to be coming forward to you guys, particularly during this time period in question. And it looks like it's three. You're going to have perhaps three suitors pursuing you. I'm getting here because you're seeing here the symbolism. There are three people shown here. So you have endless possibilities, endless potential. Use your intuition, Virgos. Okay? Then you have Phoenix. How's that for happily ever after here? So it seems that if you embrace a new experience, it seems that your situation is going to get a little bit better. You have to understand, ladies and gentlemen, there is no perfect connection out there here. But the one that seems to be cropping up for you seems to be one that's more suitable here. Or some of you may even be involved in an existing situation here that might be improving. All right? Let's look at your next card here. Understand that you never needed those wings to fly. You know? Likewise, you never needed that person to fly, your ex, okay? That person really needed you. It seems that many of you had a very codependent type situation here, all right? And it's a situation that you really never needed in your life in the first place or to begin with, ladies and gentlemen. Understand that. So you really haven't lost anything. Be thankful that basically you've only lost basically you've only lost a bill. That's what I see it as. You know, understand that love certainly surrounds you, and you know self acceptance is key. Okay, that I'm seeing in many of these readings here. Okay, let's pull two more cards from the bottom, and then we'll just go and just pull it throughout the top. Okay, we have dragons. Slay them all here. You guys all have all of the resources that's needed here. And six is stemming or it's connected with something nostalgic, your past, your ex. Slay the ass. Okay, because they're just snakes. Stand up for yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Stop sitting back and allowing things to happen to you. I do realize that some of you may have a connection where kids may be involved, okay? You're going to have to start standing up for yourself. Stop bottling up your feelings. Let's select another card from the bottom, okay? Villain. You can always rewrite your story, okay? Always rewrite your story. You are not a person that, you know, you can really change your situation. This card is all about feeling the villain here, okay? Always remember that your story can be rewritten. This situation that you had with this ex, it certainly does not determine your future. You can always rewrite that story. All right. So let's move on and just get more into more specifics of your reading here and pull a few cards off from the top. Okay. You have homework. This card is kind of urging you, ladies and gentlemen, to take yourself out on a date because you certainly deserve it here. You've been worrying extremely too much about what's been going on. And as I said, it seems that the focus has, clearly been on this ex for a little bit too long here. You need to take your focus off this ex and just nurture yourself. Love yourself a bit more, ladies and gentlemen, and release guilt as well as resentment. Okay? Start a revolution. I can't stress it any further. You guys are tired of being mistreated by this ex here. And like I said, with some of you who still have some connection with this person, you need to continue to stand up for yourself. Okay? And I feel that, to me, it just seems to me that I'm pulling this card here and it has raindrops here. And for some of you, I feel that this is more centered with perhaps this card is asking you to take a chance on them. And I don't feel it's with an ex. I feel it's perhaps with someone new I'm kind of getting or with someone existing. Okay? And with this new person that you meet, because I'm seeing that you're going to be meeting quite a few, you need to really think first before you judge here because you have the feather card here. Just think first and trust in your intuition, ladies and gentlemen, because it would never lead you astray. Okay? And last message with these cards, you have the universe. Understand, ladies and gentlemen, that you're just all stardust. You know? You have the power to manifest whatever it is that you really want in your life here. Okay? And I have to just select one more card because this card just jumped out of the deck here. This card is telling you to use your bitch fire. Okay? Again, I can't stress it any further. Stand up for yourself. Stop letting people walk all over you. Because you certainly can, in fact, manifest your airy wish, ladies and gentlemen. You certainly can here. Okay? So what I like to do also, I just like to take out another oracle deck here just to, for those of you who might be still mourning this ex and you really don't know what to do. So what I like to do is to shuffle up my grief decks just to give you a few more additional messages, particularly for those of you who are still mourning and you need healing, but you just don't know what to do here. So I'm going to ask Spirit to give me 5 messages for you guys. Okay, so let's see. Spirit, give me 5 messages to share with Virgos during this time period in question. And of course, I've just dropped the whole deck here. So let's go on and just get them together once again. Okay, so Spirit, give me 5 messages that you'd like me to share with Virgos, particularly during this time period in question. Messages that would help them heal. Okay, let's see. Okay, Virgo, let's see what your first message is. Sometimes in grief, you have to grieve the life you thought you were going to have. For example, you were going to be together forever. We must, in time, let go of the pictures of the life we thought we were going to live and accept a different one in front of us. That's very important, ladies and gentlemen, particularly in your response to this loss or to this heartbreak. Okay? Understand, Virgos, that healing grief does not mean you forget. There will always be a hole in your heart. It will still hurt, but with time, it will hurt less often. Allow the power of grief to further your healing and remember that love is, in fact, forever. Okay? Understand, Virgo, that also that grief is work. Is avoiding grief is even more work. Today, make an effort to not run from the pain. Allow yourself to heal with the healing powers of grief to soften your feelings and mend your broken heart, ladies and gentlemen. It's very imperative that you do so. Okay? Next message. Anger, ladies and gentlemen, is also a part of healing grief. But don't let anger grow in you. Find healthy ways to release it. Scream in the car, exercise, hit a pillow, or even write a letter to your anger. All right? And last and final message, Virgos. Okay? Your grief is real because the love was real. Do not doubt your grief. Do not let it be minimized. Because the intensity of the grief is there because of the intensity, ladies and gentlemen, of the love that you guys felt when you were once together. Okay? So, in conclusion, Virgos, I just like to leave you with a message that Spirit would like me to share with you. A message, of course, that will better enable you to move forward in your situation or to understand your situation a bit better here. So, Spirit, give us a message for Virgos regarding the topic under discussion, okay? Again, Virgos, if this reading is resonating with you, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and share it with others, okay? If you've yet to subscribe, please take a few moments to just go on and just simply press that subscription button, okay? All right, let's see what we have in terms of a last message for Virgo. And again, Virgo, this reading is valid until the end of September. Here we go. All right, let's see what it says. Dearest you, there are times when loss is a part of life. Sometimes a loss is welcome, like when you leave a situation not in alignment with your highest good. Sometimes a loss is sudden and painful, like when a loved one crosses over to our dimension. Regardless of the nature of the loss and your control over it, your experience is asking to be acknowledged. Tears are necessary as is grief. When you repress the natural expression of loss and try to move on too quickly, the unprocessed pain hunts you in destructive ways. We don't want that for you. Instead, let your heart break open wide. Feel the loss and integrate it. See the beauty that was, the lessons learned, and know that as you let go of what has passed, ever more of you remains. It gets better, we promise. Your heart expands with more compassion for the world than ever before. Love heals all. We're loving you, sending you love always and forever. Now, Virgo, you couldn't have asked for a better message than that, okay? So, Virgos, again, if this reading has resonated, be sure to go on and just give it a big thumbs up. Share it with others to whom you think might benefit from hearing this. Take a few moments to press that subscription button, and if you'd like a more personalized reading, my information is identified in the description box. I look forward to hearing you as well as your comments. Enjoy your day. Thanks a lot for listening.